Gardeners are dreamers. We look at a patch of earth and see not just what is, but what could be. A world of possibility waiting to burst forth. We see barren ground and imagine abundance. We picture baskets overflowing with vegetables, flowers buzzing with bees, and a living landscape that transforms with the seasons. But somewhere along the way, we've been convinced that gardening requires spending big on raised beds, fancy compost, and irrigation systems. The glossy catalogs and garden centers tempt us with endless gadgets and products, making us believe that a thriving garden is out of reach without a hefty investment. Is that really true? Or have we forgotten to look to nature for inspiration? Nature, after all, creates lush, abundant ecosystems without a shopping list. The most resilient gardens work with nature, not against it. They mimic the patterns and processes found in wild places, where everything has a purpose and nothing goes to waste. They create their own fertility and manage their own water. Instead of relying on constant inputs, these gardens become self-sustaining, thriving even in tough conditions. This isn't a fantasy, it's practical and achievable. Anyone, anywhere, can start building a garden that costs nothing but a little time and care. The secret? Stop thinking about what to buy and start using what your garden already has. Materials often seen as waste, leaves, branches, grass clippings, and even kitchen scraps can all become valuable resources. There's an ancient method that does just this. It's been practiced for centuries in forests and by traditional gardeners around the world. It turns garden debris, fallen branches, old logs, leaves, and grass clippings into the engine of a thriving ecosystem. Layer by layer, these materials break down, feeding the soil and everything that grows in it. This method builds soil that improves year after year, holds water, and supports beneficial life. Earthworms, fungi, and microbes all play their part, creating a living foundation for your plants. It's a secret found in every forest and woodland. Nature's way of recycling and renewing, right beneath our feet. So, before you open your wallet at the garden center, pause. Ask yourself what nature would do and what resources you already have at hand. Let's explore how to build a garden for free. A garden that gives back, thrives, and feeds you for decades. With a little creativity and observation, you can turn what others throw away into the foundation of abundance. And it all starts with a pile of old wood. From humble beginnings, a flourishing garden can grow, no shopping required. Raised beds look neat and organized, with their crisp edges and tidy rows of vegetables. They're visually appealing, giving any garden a sense of order and control. And they're everywhere these days, lining suburban backyards, filling community gardens, and popping up in urban spaces. Raised beds lift the soil, making gardening easier on your back and knees, especially for those who find bending difficult. They seem like the proper way to garden, modern, efficient, and productive. But these tidy boxes come with hidden problems that aren't always obvious at first glance. Raised beds dry out quickly, needing constant watering, sometimes twice a day in the heat of summer, especially if they're shallow or exposed to full sun. This isn't just time-consuming, it wastes precious water and can leave plants stressed. Fertility is another issue that's often overlooked. The nutrients in that perfect compost get used up fast, especially when plants are packed in tightly for maximum yield. And because the soil is cut off from the earth below, it can't easily draw on the natural reserves and life found in the ground. Over time, you're stuck adding more compost and fertilizer, an ongoing cycle that's both costly and labor-intensive. Raised beds become dependent systems, always needing outside help to stay productive, and often leaving gardeners frustrated. Healthy soil is built on organic matter, decaying leaves, roots, and natural debris that feed a web of life underground. Standard raised beds struggle to build this deep, living layer, since organic matter breaks down quickly and isn't replenished naturally. Instead of a self-sustaining ecosystem, we create containers that lose fertility over time and require constant intervention. The result? More work, more expense, and less resilience. Hardly the dream garden most of us imagine. There's a better way, one that builds fertility, not dependency, and works with nature instead of against it. Let's look to nature for the answer and discover how we can create gardens that thrive for years to come. To truly understand what makes a garden fertile and alive, take a slow, mindful walk in the heart of a thriving forest. Notice how every step feels soft and springy beneath your feet, and how the air is rich with the scent of earth and growing things. No one comes here to fertilize or water the trees, yet the forest flourishes year after year, bursting with life in every direction. The secret lies in the forest floor, which is always blanketed in a thick, ever-renewing layer of leaves, twigs, and fallen branches, nature's own mulch, created effortlessly over time. This natural mulch acts as a protective shield for the soil, slowing evaporation, keeping roots cool, and feeding plants as it gradually breaks down into rich humus. The forest is a perfect closed-loop system, constantly building and renewing its own soil, recycling every bit of organic matter back into the earth. Fallen logs, often called nurse logs, play a crucial role in this cycle, providing shelter and nutrients for the next generation of plants. As these logs slowly rot, they soak up rainwater like sponges and gradually release moisture and nutrients back into the soil, supporting life even during dry spells. Seedlings and young plants thrive on these nurse logs, tapping into the stored moisture and nutrients, giving them a head start in life. Decaying wood becomes a slow-release fertilizer and a bustling hub for fungi, insects, and countless microbes, all working together to break down organic matter. The forest floor is nature's ultimate raised bed, self-sustaining, endlessly fertile, and completely free of human intervention. Instead of clearing away fallen leaves and branches, the forest transforms them into abundance, turning yesterday's debris into tomorrow's rich soil. This is the model we should look to for inspiration in our own gardens, a system that works with nature, not against it. By mimicking the forest and layering organic matter on our garden beds, we can create gardens that feed themselves, reduce our workload, and support a thriving ecosystem. The answer to healthy, abundant gardens isn't found in neat, tidy boxes. It's in the wild, living floor of the woods, where life is messy, interconnected, and resilient. Let's bring that ancient wisdom home and let our gardens flourish the way nature intended. The secret to a thriving garden is right under our feet, waiting for us to notice, learn, and grow. The forest system isn't just to be admired, it can be copied. Enter Hugelkultur, an ancient European technique meaning hill culture. Popularized by Sepp Holzer in Austria, it's simple. Instead of removing wood and debris, you bury it. Pile up logs, branches, leaves, and grass, then cover with compost and soil. You're building a raised bed with a living, decomposing heart. The large logs break down slowly, feeding your garden for years. Smaller materials decompose quickly, giving an immediate nutrient boost. Hugelkultur is adaptable. Make mounds big or small, above or below ground. It's a flexible, forgiving way to turn waste into abundance, and it works in any climate. Hugelkultur beds are water-wise by design. The buried wood acts as a sponge, soaking up rain and holding it underground. Plant roots tap into this reservoir, staying hydrated even in drought. Research shows rotting wood holds and releases water slowly, reducing the need for irrigation. After the first year, you may barely need to water at all. This isn't just convenient, it's a game changer for resilient gardening. Over time, the bed's water-holding power only improves. Hugelkultur turns waste wood into a long-term water management system, at no cost. Beneath the surface, Hugelkultur beds create living soil. Buried wood feeds beneficial fungi, whose mycelium binds soil, improves structure, and helps roots grow. These fungal networks connect plants, moving water and nutrients where needed. Earthworms thrive, further enriching the soil. The result? A rich, dark, fertile ecosystem that supports your plants for years. By burying wood, you set off a chain reaction of life. Nature does the hard work for you. Some worry that burying wood steals nitrogen from the soil. It's true that microbes use nitrogen to break down wood, causing a temporary dip. But this is short-lived. As microbes die, nitrogen returns to the soil in a slow-release form. The solution? Layer nitrogen-rich materials, like grass clippings or kitchen scraps, on top of the wood. This balances the system and prevents deficiency. Studies confirm, thoughtful layering avoids nitrogen problems. The myth of nitrogen theft shouldn't stop you. With a little planning, Hugelkultur builds, not depletes, soil fertility. It's a natural process we can easily work with. Don't let this myth hold you back. Compare two gardens, one with standard raised beds, one with Hugelkultur. Raised beds cost hundreds for materials, compost, and ongoing inputs. They demand constant watering, fertilizing, and maintenance. The system is always running down, needing more from you. Hugelkultur's main ingredients, logs, branches, leaves, are free. The initial work is physical, but it's a one-time investment. After that, watering and fertilizing needs drop dramatically. The soil improves every year, not depletes. Your main tasks? Plant, mulch, harvest. Hugelkultur shifts you from constant input to self-sustaining abundance. Less work, less cost, more reward. The effort you put in at the start pays you back for years. It's a smarter, more resilient way to garden. A well-built Hugelkultur bed can stay productive for 15 to 20 years or more. It's a long-term investment in your land's health and resilience. The soil becomes richer, moister, and teeming with life. You're not just growing vegetables, you're building an ecosystem. Avoid burying black walnut or treated wood. Stick to natural, untreated logs. Most hardwoods and softwoods work well, especially alder, apple, poplar, and willow. See fallen branches and leaves as resources, not waste. We can keep building gardens that demand endless work, or we can learn from the forest. Let's create gardens that look after themselves, build their own soil, and manage their own water. It's time to stop just gardening. Let's start building self-sustaining systems. The future of gardening is regenerative, abundant, and free. And it all starts with what you already have.